Hey YouTube, how's it going? So if you haven't been here before, my name's Adam Williams and I just want to welcome you to my channel. If you have, how's it going? So I'm sure at this point everybody's aware, as of tomorrow the UK goes back into a lockdown. Now I know for some this is big news, it's going to really affect their lives, their livelihoods and everything. But today I just wanted to kind of update you on how things have been going with me. Obviously last week I just put out a video just of a flow skate around the city. So I wanted to update you on how things have been this week, but also talk to you about the COVID update. So let's start with the topic at hand, COVID-19. It's a shit, isn't it? Like, it's not an easy thing to have to go through. We went through it earlier in the year and that was hard enough. Going through it again, I think if you'd asked me the question a while ago, I would have said it was the worst thing to happen. Now, I know there are some negatives to this, but I do at the same time do think that, you know, we are seeing the cases rise and it has to be done. So I thought I would talk to you about what I learned from the last lockdown and how I'm going to apply that to this one. So last time, it was so difficult for me. I had all sorts of crises throughout that point, but there was something that I learned throughout that, and that was that creativity in its most rudimentary form is the thing that saved me. It was skating and being creative on my skates, as well as making videos that really helped me to kind of get to where I am now. And I do attribute, as I've said in previous videos, that inline skating saved my mental health. Now I'm really blessed that my work isn't going to be affected by the next lockdown. I work from home anyway, so that's not really an issue for me. But my thoughts and everything go out to all the people that are going to be suffering through this, because like being without work is a stress that nobody wants to have to deal with. What I want to take away from this is, last time we were encouraged to go outside. We were encouraged to be active for that designated, I think we had an hour, and I think we'll probably have the same again. Being active was like a real kind of key thing for a lot of people, getting out of the house and doing something that, you know, was going to keep them active. It keeps the brain kind of ticking over, but also it's, you know, it's good for the body. Now last time I started off running at the beginning of lockdown. I did all manner of things, like had all the hobbies, but eventually it led me to getting back into inline skating, and it's the best thing I've done. So I'm going to try and skate as much as I can through this lockdown. We're obviously going to have some guidelines around how much we're allowed to skate, where we're allowed to go, so of course I'm going to abide by that, but I'm going to get out as much as I can. I've been getting out on my lunch breaks recently, and that has had a huge effect on my mental well-being. Like, when I get out on my lunch breaks, I tend to find the day a lot easier to deal with, because it just gives me that break away from being in the same four walls every day. Norwich is also a cool place to skate around, so seeing that with people about was amazing fun. Everything's about to get a whole lot quieter, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to get out and I'm going to skate as much as I can. I'm going to use my lunch breaks to my advantage because it's, well, the sun's up. And then in the evening, if I haven't skated in the day, I'll try and get out then. Now as for skate parks, I'm not 100% sure yet. Me and Joe have been speaking about going to skate parks over the lockdown, and I think I need to take it on a case-by-case basis. I don't want to be that dick that ends up going to the skate parks and making them busy places, because that's not responsible and that's not cool. At the same time, I still want to try and get there if I can. So we're going to make some judgment calls, and of course if the government decides that we're not allowed to, well, we're not allowed to. But one thing I will be doing is I will be getting out on the streets of Norwich. I will be finding all the hills that I can bomb down, and I will be using this time with free roads and free time to get those things done. Now, originally I had decided to try and make this video about going to skate car parks. Like I keep on reiterating, it's been just non-stop raining in Norwich, and I tried to skate one of the car parks in Norwich and it wasn't that great. And then it was over the weekend that it had been raining again and I haven't really got out to skate. Me and Soph decided that we would go to another one of the local car parks. I think we've got 3 or 4 multi-storey car parks in Norwich. So I had a few to choose from, and knowing I'd already done one, decided not to go there and we would go to the furthest away from our home. It was perfect. It was super quiet. We got to skate it really hard, and I had loads of fun. The only thing I would like to have done is started off the top where it's open air and hit the bottom, but it was way up there, so that's probably something for the future. But I had planned this video to be all about car park dwelling over the winter, and you know, how you can use that to your advantage. With the impending lockdown, that's probably not a thing. I'm going to assume that all the car parks are going to be closed, so yeah, that's probably off the cards for a while. But just kind of recently, I've really found that love for rolling around on my big wheels, and talking to a guy called Brett on Instagram. It's really kind of, I don't know, it's really solidifying this love of just bombing around the streets and just kind of, I don't know, there's no tricks, there's none of that. It's just out having fun, going fast. I love going fast. So yeah, it's just been really, really good to kind of feel that passion burning inside about something and really trying to, you know, grow that to its full potential. So according to the government, we have 4 weeks of this lockdown, hopefully finishing on the 2nd of December. So I'm going to make a commitment now that over the next 4 weeks, I'm going to try and get out at least 1 video a week. I want to try and show you around Norwich whilst it's quiet, because it's most probably the one and only time currently that I've had the opportunity to skate the city and not worry too much about traffic. I'm going to take my cameras out with me as well every time I go out, because I'm always filming in here, which is great, and I love this space. It's where this all started for me. But at the same time, while it's quiet, whilst there's the opportunity to go and explore, I've got some really cool ideas for some videos that, you know, I hope you'll enjoy as well. So just as a bit of a kind of, I don't know, it's not so much a commitment to you guys, but a commitment to me. We're going to stick to that once a week schedule over the next 4 weeks, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you some really cool things that I see around Norwich, and, you know, hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I do as well. But that was pretty much it from me. I just wanted to kind of, in light of all of the recent news, just say first and foremost that I really feel for everyone that's out there and gonna have jobs having problems and everything else, but also just as a quick message, if you aren't going to be able to work and you aren't going to be able to get out and do those things, take this time to, you know, focus on yourself a little bit. Like, get out of the house, get on your skates and enjoy it, because it's going to be good for you. It's going to help you clear your mind. It's going to help you to get through this tough period. Everyone's here for everyone. Know that you have that community around you, that kind of support network of people that, you know, really do get it. But anyway, I just want to say until next time, thank you so much for watching my video. It really does mean the world to me that you guys take this time to do that. If you did like it, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to my channel. But until next time, just really stay safe, you know, keep rolling, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.